So good morning guys and welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new here, my name's Ellen and welcome to my channel. So recently I have found myself very drawn to TikTok and I always see some hair tutorials and these have gone viral and I thought might as well give it a go. My mum suggested trying out how easy these actually are in real life. So I thought I'd try it as someone who is very inexperienced in hair. This is day 2 hair. I have done overnight curling on it a few times, but obviously it's almost 7 o'clock now, so the curls have kind of gone. I have no experience in hair at all. I literally have about 4 hairstyles. I'll either keep it down like this and push it back with my glasses. I'll do just a really messy burn on top of my head. I will put it in a low burn if I'm in work, and then if I'm just busy I'll put it up in a ponytail. It's one of those 4, nothing else really. So I thought I would show you today some of the viral TikTok hairstyles that I've seen and basically tell you how easy I find them. So just to say as well, these are very simple hairstyles. You don't need loads of tools or anything. So I've got my easy detangling brush, then I got some bobbles, I've got some little elastic bands, whatever brush this is. I think it's a volumizing brush, I don't even know what. It's a brush, it's my mum's, and I'm just going to use it to section, and I've also got some grips. So I have just brushed my hair, so it's a little bit fluffy now where I've brushed it. And the first video that I saw was this half hair up, half hair down, but with a bit of a twist. So we just section it in 2 places at the top. So you just want this bit by here, and then on the other side as well. I never section the top of my hair, so this is going to be interesting and fun. So you just want this bit by here on the top of your head. And I'm just going to put the rest of it in a quick little bobble just so I don't eat into it. And then with this you're going to take it into 2 sections. You're going to take the first part by here and put this into a little elastic band, and then you're going to want to do it basically so it's like an inside out ponytail. So the first part will look something like that. I think she did it a bit thicker than I did, but I kind of like it like that. And then she kind of just moves that forwards a little bit and puffs it up a little bit as well. And then she does the bit behind as well, and she does this one a bit further back. And then the same with this bit as well. You just want to pull it back a little bit and flip it inside out, and then you kind of play around with it a bit, make it as fluffy as you want and as volumized as you want. And then after you take the rest of your hair out, you've kind of got a bit of a more volumized half hair up, half hair down. So that's what it ends up looking like. I do quite like this. It is quite nice. I don't know whether I should have taken a bigger chunk at the top, although this is the bit that she took. So I do like it. It's just, I don't know. What do you think? This is the first one. So for the next one, you're going to want all the hair on the back of your head, and basically you're going to do like a half hair up, half hair down. Then what you're going to do is make a little hole and flip it inside out, hence inside out ponytail. And then you grab it from the underneath by here, grab the rest of your hair in the other hand and slide it through, and it basically makes its own type of ponytail. This one, I don't know how it looks, but it feels quite loose, and I feel like I'd be playing with it throughout the day just to make sure it's tight enough. And I don't know, I feel like I'd be fussing with it, although I might actually ignore about it. It feels a bit better now. This one was pretty easy. I actually feel like my hair is quite secure. I didn't think it was at the beginning, but I think it's just a bit of a weird sensation, whereas if you put it in a ponytail it just feels normal, and then doing it like this just feels a little bit different. But I'm hoping it's just added that little bit extra as well. Obviously then you will have to play with it a bit. I can feel that I think the bobble was on show, so then that would be my end result. I feel like this might look quite good, I don't actually know. So this next one, again, you're going to push all the hair to the back of your head, and I've got 2 bobbles. I've got a thicker one and a thinner one, and I'm going to use the thicker one. And once again you're going to do some hair up, some hair down, and then with the thicker bobble I'm going to just put this bit up at the top. I think you want this more at the crown of your head. You don't want it too far on top of your head. and then you're gonna make the split in the middle and turn this inside out. She did it towards the front so it comes this way, and then you're going to put it forwards, and then you're going to grab the rest of your hair and just chuck this up in a bobble, and then you're going to pull this one through the top bit, and it's supposed to give you a more volumized ponytail. This is why I use the thick one on the top part of it as well, because it's going to hold this bit up, it's going to hold the whole ponytail up, and that's what it looks like from the back. So the only thing I've noticed for myself that I didn't notice on the video was these two little twisty parts by here, which obviously if you're doing an inside out ponytail you're going to get the twisty parts, and then obviously putting it underneath as well, it's going to make it that little bit more twisted on the sides and obvious. This next one literally said she was on day 2 here, which I thought perfect. And what it is like a fake braid effect on the top of your head and into a messy bun. So then you need 2 grips and a bobble, and basically what she does, I don't know how this is going to look and I'll explain in a second why, but basically what she does is she does this like fake braid or plait at the front of her head. So she starts from the middle here and grabs a piece of hair, pulls it over to one side, grabs a piece of hair from the other side, and she keeps doing this a few times. So that's how it's looking on the head so far. This is actually more central than I thought it was going to be. And grab 2 bobby pins and pin it down. And that kind of just holds it in place, and then she just made it a bit more fluffy, which I'm worried if I do it too fluffy then it's going to just come out, because I already feel like it's coming out. It's not like a proper braid, so it's not going to stay there, but it's fluffy. She did hers a lot more fluffy. And then she puts her hair up in a bun. This is the bit I'm scared of, just because I have one way of doing my bun and that's it. So admittedly I feel like this is going to be weird. And I guess you just fuss around with it until it's the shape you want. That's what she said. So that's how my buns ended up. I've used one more grip than she had, although it does feel like it's dropping right now. Yeah, this definitely isn't the easiest, I would say. It's probably easier to do an actual braid on the top, because I feel like the fakey braid has just disappeared and it's a bit bumpy on the back. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's probably not the strongest bun that I've done or the tidiest or anything, but with some practice it might be amazing. So this next one is basically another version of the first one. You push your hair back and then grab the parting comb, is what I'm going to call it from now on. And then I'm just going to grab the bottom out of the way, and then what the girl did is she parted it. So she took the first section and made this bit into a little ponytail. The only thing different about this one is that she didn't do it as an inside out ponytail, she only did it as a normal one. And then she took the middle part of it, ow, and did this into another ponytail. And then the same again one more time, so you have 3 ponytails on top of your head. And she didn't show this on camera, but I am just going to give it a bit of an oomph just to try and make it that little bit more poofy and give it a bit more texture. Yeah, she didn't show herself zhuzhing it up a bit on camera, but I thought she definitely did have a bit more volume than just doing that. She used a really thick bobble afterwards, so I'm going to go back in with my thicker bobble and do it as some hair up and some hair down. I love this. This is so cute. Look at that. I really like this. I have just realised though is that my sections are all full once again. I've accidentally missed a bit out of the section in the middle and the front part, so I've taken it in the back part, but I really like this. Then for this next one, you need, once again, all of your hair at the back, and you need 3 elastic bands. And what you want to do is section your hair into 3, so I'm just going to take these 2 pieces By here, once again, sectioning is definitely not my strong point, as you can tell. What she did was she tied them all three, just like 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to tie the middle one just so it's out of the way. And then you're also going to tie either side, so I'm just going to do this quickly now. And then with these two bits, you're just going to flip them inside out. So you've got those two pieces like that, that's how it ends up for now. And then you just pull the middle one through, and this is supposed to give you a really nice wedding do, I think it said. That's how one person described it. And then the other side, this is actually a bit difficult. I don't know if I need to give it a bit more give, but put it through, and then it's supposed to end in a really nice twist. One thing, I feel like the bobbles on show at the bottom, maybe I haven't done it loose enough. It feels nice, it feels very secure, I really like this. So I've just had a look and it's definitely on the messier side. I don't really know what's going on, but it gives it like a really nice twist effect. I do like this one. Once again, obviously with a bit of practice, then I should hopefully get it down to look presentable. But I really like this one. It's quite simple, not difficult at all. I really do rate this one, and it's really secure. So this next one then, you split your hair down the middle, you part it in the middle. I'm just gonna keep this part one side. This is another half hair up, half hair down updo. And this one is so cute. I feel like there's a lot of, I think that type of hairstyle's trending this summer probably, is having half hair up, half hair down. So what you do is you get your sectioner and get, it said 1/2 inch. I'm not good with this, so we're gonna go for here. No, we're gonna go a little bit smaller. What you're gonna do is you're gonna twist it and stick a bobble in it. And then you're going to do that same thing again. I've just pushed it over to one side if it looks a bit weird. So that's those two. And then you're just going to grab the whole chunk of it and chuck another bobble in it. And then you're just going to repeat that on the other side. And I do kind of like it, the messier version. But this is so cute, I love this. This is adorable, I really like this. I really rate this one. So I wasn't sure whether or not to include this one, but I think it's too fun not to try it. And basically what you do, you have your hair in a ponytail like this now, and you also need a claw clip. I've just gone for a clear one. And all you do is literally pull your hair up, put this in front of it. They had more of like a rounded one than I did, so this is the only one I've got. And it's basically, it's an easy bun hack. So what you do is put your hair through the middle and put it on your head. I can only do mine once because of how big or long my clip is, but they did it a few times, and then it's meant to form some kind of bun on your head. I don't know what I think of this. Maybe if I loosen it a bit. Okay, if I do it like that, because it looked quite loose on their head, and then simple bun. So this next one, they use a scrunchie, so I'm going to use a scrunchie this time instead. And you put it up for some hair up, some hair down, so that's what I'm going to do now. And loosen it a bit and do an inside out ponytail. And then instead of keeping it just like that, you just move it back through a little bit, puff it up a bit, and you have a little bun. So that one said it was literally a 20-second hairstyle, which I'd probably take some flyaways out at the front, maybe pin it a little bit. I quite like that one. That's quite simple. It's a little bit loose, feels like it's going to fall out, but it's literally so simple. Takes maybe not 20 seconds, maybe a minute or so, but it's really nice. Or not even a minute, I don't think. Maybe 45 seconds-ish. I don't know, but it's nice. I like it. So this last one I feel like is going to take a while, but actually I don't think it'll take ages and ages. I just feel like it'll take longer than the other ones. And I saw this and I have to try it because it just looks amazing. It looks really, really nice. But you grab the sections at the front and then put it under your chin, and then doing it as an inside out ponytail. So this is the way we're going to do it. Okay, so this took nowhere near as long as I thought it was going to take. And then what you want to be doing is moving. They started from the top and put them over their head. This is what it looks like from the beginning. I feel like this already looks quite nice. And then this is the back. So thank you all so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it. It was quite fun experimenting with my hair. I've never really done much with my hair. Obviously, I said at the beginning, up, down, whatever. But it's been really nice just to try a few different things. If you've tried any of these, or if you've seen any of these, let me know in the comments down below and let me know how you got on with them. So I feel like some of them seemed really simple, but then the ones that I thought were going to be, okay, maybe a little bit more tricky, but still quite straightforward, obviously didn't go as planned. So let me know how you got on with them too. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I will see you all next week. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye!